Hi, this is Pam Sarao presenting on behalf of Group 3, Mining and Corporate Social Responsibility, Scott Bar Proprietary Limited. Alan Payne, CEO of Scott Bar, had a great vision to improve overall mining processes in Queensland, Australia. He wanted to decrease waste by utilizing resources most efficiently. His aim was to reduce environmental hazards and promote a sustainable and socially responsible mining practices. In traditional practice of mining, merely 20% or less of the extracted material is used. Most of our land surface is covered with sandstone. Companies will extract high quality material and leave the remaining potentially valuable substance as waste, and they will move on to dig somewhere else. Payne described his observation of mining processes as, I quote, only thing consistent with sandstone mining was that it was inconsistent. So he sets out to bring change. Alan Payne and Terry Smith founded Scott Bar to fulfill their mission to modernize and reform the way mining was done. Their main goal was to revolutionize the mining practices by achieving 100% waste-free mining, adopting environmentally friendly processes, help preserve natural resources for our future generations, invest in technology, research, and development to discover value in material that would otherwise go to waste. Further explore ways to convert waste into newer finished products. Payne's ideology was driven from his father's farming business, who he considered was very resourceful and passed down the environment friendly attitude to him. Ultimately, his goal was to adopt triple bottom line framework, care for people and planet while making profit. Starting with people or being socially responsible, he was a declared hero for his charitable efforts during flooding in Toowoomba, Australia. He decided not to pen protect his machinery products or processes and hope that other miners will join his practice. To protect our planet and be environmentally conscientious, he aimed to reduce waste. He invested in technology and machinery to conduct environmentally friendly operations. Someone could argue that his mega plant was using large amount of natural resources in form of water and diesel. His perspective on this was very interesting yet practical. He believes that if we are using resources at an alarming rate, our goal should be to minimize the impact rather than totally eliminating it. Meaning, we need resources. We cannot stop using water and fuel, we just have to be smart about it. His emphasis on economic or making profit was nowhere near the amount of attention he paid for doing good for people, society, and planet. He struggled to keep his overhead costs low and creating operational efficiencies to meet customer demand in a timely manner. He did produce a superior quality product though, which has potential to bring profit and growth to company in future. Scott Bar faced many challenges in its venture to achieve sustainable mining practices. Investment in technology, prototype, and R&D increased overhead costs, which passed down as higher consumer cost. Lack of experience also posed a hindrance in growth and putting him behind in meeting customer demand for bulk material. He faced regulatory disapproval despite his efforts to prove a superior quality of his product because there was no guarantee that other companies will be able to meet the same higher standard. So the way Scott Bar would realize sustainability is by 100% resource utilization and converting waste into valuable and usable material. He was far less focused on profit as compared to promoting higher standards of mining practices. Just to highlight his charitable efforts, he was recognized as a hero by Australian News magazine for his help during flooding. He offered his machinery and equipment to help survivors. He offered his mine to dump toxic waste, which actually led him to jump through many regulatory hoops to regain back operation in his mine while absorbing monetary loss. Based on our SWOT analysis, which is summarized nicely in this table, Scott Bar has many strengths and opportunities for growth, while it also faces some difficult challenges and industry threats. Some of the ideas we have for Payne to fully utilize his strengths and opportunities to overcome any limitations and risks he faced are listed here in this table. For example, use innovative strength to come up with supply issues, invest in advertisement and marketing to overcome customer reluctance to accept his newer and higher standard product, increase the supply of products that are already accepted by customers and are in demand. Let's briefly discuss intellectual property rights. They're both pros and cons of patent protection. It allows protection for company and generate financial growth. It also drives innovation. Branding a product instills confidence in consumer purchasing decisions. Customers see those products as higher quality, reliable, and credible. On the other hand, protecting intellectual property doesn't assure that someone can't tweak the idea and launch their own brand. It is an expensive and time consuming process. Financial gain can also be short term, and there are trade offs with comparable cheaper products. In Scott Barr's case, we feel that risks of patent protection seem to outweigh benefits based on Payne's vision for doing good for people and planet. So, company chose not to patent protect their processes. Payne felt they had competitive advantage by using the new sand crushing technology, and he thought it was his civic duty to help reduce the amount of damage companies place on the environment. Scarbar's decision-making processes were largely focused on having quality and higher standard processes. His competitive advantage was unique technique and raw material. He predominantly focused on increasing environment awareness and fostering better mining techniques. Some solutions to the challenges Carbar faced could be offering samples of the finished product or raw material to larger companies, capital investment in larger plant to meet customer demand, marketing strategies to advertise the success stories and durability of their products, aligning focus to secure new customers. So, in conclusion, Payne should continue to influence others to follow efficient and better mining practices, expand customer base to drive sale and marketing of his superior quality products, and ultimately continue to aim for 100% resource utilization for positive environmental impacts. Here are our references. Thank you.